Hi, this is Anna Raymond, and I will be explaining correlation. Correlation is kind of a tricky subject. There are three types of correlation: positive correlation, negative correlation, and no correlation. Correlation is basically the pattern of relationship between the x and y axis. I will do an example of a scatter plot with positive correlation. So here's a graph. Now I need to draw some points. See how the points are generally going up? That is because this graph has a positive correlation. See how the points here are generally going down? That is because there is a negative correlation. The points on this graph are pretty much all over the place, so that means that there is no correlation, because there is no way to predict what the next point will be. When you have either a positive or a negative correlation, there will be either a strong correlation or a weak correlation. A strong correlation is when all of the points are generally in a straight line, and a weak correlation is when there are points out of place, but the points are still generally going in one direction. Strong correlations are more concentrated than weak correlations. Here is an example of a strong negative correlation. The points are generally going in a straight line, and none of them are that much out of place. This is an example of a weak negative correlation. They are a little bit scattered, but they are still pretty much going down. This graph has a strong positive correlation because the points are very close to each other. And this is a weak positive correlation because the points are a little bit scattered, but they are still going up. Now let's do some examples. But one thing to remember, if a scatter plot has no correlation, then it won't be weak or strong correlation because there isn't a correlation at all. What correlation would this be? This would be a strong positive correlation. This one would have no correlation because the points are scattered. What correlation would this have? This one is pretty tricky, and at first it looks like there is no correlation, but generally the points are going down, so it would be a weak negative correlation. This is an example of a negative strong correlation because the points are pretty close together. What would this one be? This one is a weak positive correlation because the points are kind of far away but still going up. Thank you for watching.